Hey guys, Steve Welch, Beeman Toyota. Wanted to get with you here. I have a lot of people asking me this time of year. It's what's the best time of year, or the best time of the month, or even the best time of day to buy a car? Well, there's a really easy answer to that, and the answer is usually right now. The reason I say that is because dealerships always need a deal. They always need the next person to come in. Realistically speaking, though, usually the last day of the month or the last day of the year, it's going to take care of itself. It's the middle of the month where it really slows down. Maybe the beginning of the month where actually, there's not a lot of people in the dealership, that maybe you can get a little bit better of a deal. But overall, there's not going to be a great difference between the deal you get on the 30th as opposed to the deal you get on the 2nd. That being said, if you're looking for the best deal on a car, what I would suggest you do is look for a dealership with competition. When I mean competition, I don't mean that you've got a Ford dealership across the street from a Chevy dealership. Realistically, that's not competition. Toyota across from Honda, even that's not competition. The reason I say it's not competition is because that with the internet nowadays and everybody looking and trying to know everything there is to know about a vehicle, which it's very hard to do. I mean, even salesmen that have been around for years don't know everything about every vehicle, but people are very researched. So chances are, if you want a Toyota Camry, you might have looked at the Accord, but you've already figured that the Camry is your car. So that being said, I'm not talking about competition across the street from somebody that's the same or that's a different brand. So what I'm talking about is, if like I said, I work at Toyota, of course. If you have a Toyota dealership or a Chevy dealership or whatever dealership, and the next closest Chevy dealership to the one you're talking about is 50, 80, 100 miles away, they don't really have to compete for your business, because chances are you came in looking for that Chevy truck. They know that you're going to buy a Chevy truck, and that the chances of you driving 2 or 3 hours away is very minimal. Now, in the same breath, if there's a dealership 20 minutes down the road, well, they're going to have to work a little bit harder for your business, usually. So that being said, I like to go, if I was shopping for a car, I'd want to go to somebody that had competition of the same brand that wasn't that far away. It helps to know that you're going to get the best deal. The other thing that I would tell people is, realistically, look for the dealership that sells the most. And that's realistic. Think about it. If they sell the most, it's not because they have the highest price. It's going to be because they make the best deals. They're going to trade for more cars. They're going to offer you more for your trade-in. Usually they're going to sell more vehicles. They're going to have more vehicles. So the vehicle you want will be there, and the deal you want is usually going to be there. And then they've got a little bit of power and things like that, to where maybe they can get special rates with banks, things like that. So I always say go for and it's not just because I work at one of the largest volume dealerships. It's because it actually makes sense. It's the same brand that Walmart goes with. Sell a whole bunch, sell them for a little bit of profit, and you can make some money. But if you don't sell as many, you have to make more profit on everything that you sell to make sure that you keep the lights on and stay in business. So realistically, I would say definitely look for somebody that's got some competition, and then look for who sells the most. And then when you're going for a particular salesman, I always tell people, don't look for the new guy, because the new guy is not going to be of most assistance. And don't look for the very top selling person in the dealership, because they know how to make every dollar on you. Usually look for somebody that's been around for a couple of years, that's going to try to treat you right, doesn't have thousands upon thousands of people to try to keep in contact with. They're going to take care of you. They're going to try to take care of you after the sale. That type of person. Realize you can choose your salesperson. You don't have to go with the one that walks up to you at the beginning, like I've said on previous posts. But so realistically, let's kind of sum it up here. If you want your best deal, go to a big dealership. Go to somebody that's got competition near them. Just don't worry about the time of day or the time of year. They're going to do what they have to try to make a deal. And a lot of times, if there's a perception, like a lot of people have perception, the end of the month is the best time to go. Well, the dealership doesn't have to work as hard for the business at the end of the month. Or same thing with the end of the year. Dealership doesn't have to work as hard for the business at the end of the year. You want the best deal? Try to go at a time where nobody else is going. Try to go at a dealership that's a high volume dealership. You're going to get the right car. You're going to get the best deal, and that would be my suggestion to you. Once again, my name's Steven. You can call me directly with Beeman Toyota here in Nashville, 615-645-3039. And definitely, if you want to post any comments, any questions in the comment block, I'll try to respond to all of those. Just let me know if you guys have any needs, any questions. But definitely, good luck on your next car.